Remy, why are you streaming? Remy,
Yeah, yeah, we're good. Yeah.
why are we streaming right now?
Well, we're gonna wait till Nicole gets here, and then we're gonna start.
Is Nicole about to be here?
What's up?
Is Nicole going to be here soon? Because you just started the stream.
Cool. All right, cool. What is up, everybody? Hello. Wait, y'all not seeing me. Me on camera here. Here we go. Hey guys. And let me go ahead and blur it real quick. Boom, done. What is up, everybody? We are here. Just waiting for my lovely wife to get over here, and we're good to go. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did. And there she is.
Hello.
Shalom.
Aloha.
Aloha. Now,
Oh,
Nicole, you gotta say it right. You gotta say it the right way. You gotta say it like how Stitch says it. Aloha.
Is that more better?
Oh, hola.
Hola. Homo estas.
I'm sorry. Did you pronounce that as? Did you actually pronounce it? Age? It sounded like you.
I did it like people in North Carolina would do in class when we were in Spanish class. Hola.
Now the
Homo
thing is,
estas.
now the thing is, how do we say?
Estoy bien.
Now the thing is, how do we say it in Italian? You know, how do we say it like in Italian? No,
Buongiorno.
buongiorno,
Buongiorno.
buongiorno.
Like I said, I might be Italian. I don't know.
You gotta use the hands.
Buongiorno.
You gotta use the hands when you say.
Buongiorno. I think I'm like. I
Buonasera.
think I'm 1/8 or 1/16 Italian. I can't remember.
Buonasera. Well,
Uh,
Mark's not gonna be here tonight, so that's bad. Don't know why I don't know why he's gonna be here. I don't know. I just do not know. I do not know why he's not gonna show up.
oh, don't worry. He'll
Either.
show up just to make me feel worse.
Well, he could be at work.
Oh.
He could be at work. We don't
That
know.
could be it. That could be it.
But eventually, maybe next week. Next week he'll probably show up because next week is a very special episode that you guys do not want
Ah, that's
to.
right. It
Yeah,
is.
it's a very, very, very special episode. So we
And I'll
are.
be at a different location for when I'm there.
Ah,
My.
I'm gonna be down the shore.
Ah, very
So I'll be
nice.
streaming from my shore. So I'll be on the call from my shore house. And if you want to know the reason why I'll be at my shore house, why I'm gonna be there during the weekday instead of the weekend, it's because my my cousin who sadly passed away, his wife and kids are gonna be
man.
coming into town. And well, I mean, I do want to see the kids as well because they're my cousin. Well, cousins, I guess you could say. Yeah, yeah, they're my cousins technically. I want to see. I want to see my cousin-in-law, their mother more, and she's only going to be there on the weekday. She won't be there on the weekend next week. So I'm going to be
Oh,
there for the whole week. So I'm going to be down there for almost the whole week. Everything
nice.
except for Saturday and Sunday, where I'll be back in my hotel, but back here at Cherry Hill. But for there, you're going to see a different background. And also,
Nice.
I need to adjust this because I just noticed that it is crooked. Come on.
What's that a painting of?
Looks,
It's like a foresty.
looks like a desert.
No, it's not a desert. It's marshlands. Or it's water. It's like it's definitely an Asian country. I'll tell you that much.
It also
But no.
looks like an abstract chicken.
uh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
but
What?
But yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, no, it
What?
looks like a landscape, but it also looks like a kind of abstract chicken. So like the
Yeah, I don't see that.
little
Abstract
building is
chicken.
like the little head,
Those are
and then he's
trees.
got the little tail
Those
coming
are
up.
trees. Those are trees.
Well, they can do
Those are
they can
trees.
serve multiple
Wow.
purposes.
And also,
That's
what you think is
that's art.
sand? And by the way, sand. What you think is sand, Remy? That's water.
That's water, really?
Yeah, like you ever seen like
Wow.
if you ever go to the Asian countries where they show like some of those like marshy type like mossy
Well,
type
also
things.
if that's the sun rising, then of course the water's going to be kind of beige, or like it's going to appear because of
Yeah,
reflection.
yeah.
But it still looks kind of like an abstract chicken.
What is up,
Never
TikTok?
going to unsee that.
What is up, TikTok? Hello, everybody. We are live on our YouTube channel. If you guys want to, I'm sorry, tube for the U. So if you guys would like to join us, click on our link. Click on the link. You guys can join us. You guys can see us live. So TikTok, if you guys are watching us, do me a favor. Click on our live. We're about to start our podcast episode. So do us a favor, guys. Come on in, and you guys can join us on our YouTube channel. This is why I'm posting it right now on TikTok, so you guys can click on that link and go join the fun. And we will be streaming on. Uh, we'll be streaming right there, so you guys can click on that link in the comment section, and we'll be right there on the tube for the U. So TikTok, we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Tickety tax.
Yeah, the tickety tack. Which we will be streaming tomorrow from Animal Kingdom tomorrow.
Oh, fancy.
I'm looking forward to it.
She's looking forward to it. So can't remember the last time we went to Animal Kingdom.
Honestly, I think it might have been the last time that we went to Animal Kingdom was probably like a few years ago, and I got horribly sick after riding dinosaur. I don't know if that was the last time or it was the time before that. But I remember being really nasty sick, and Remy being like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to call somebody to take you out of the."
I almost did.
Yeah, because I could barely walk out. I was like ready to pass out. It was bad. Dinosaur, like I hate that ride so much because it made me so nauseous. And so like it set me into like an episode where I was gonna pass out. Okay.
So, what did you guys do for fun on the weekend recently?
We went to
This
Epcot.
past-
Oh
yeah,
no,
you-
not on the weekend. What do
No,
you go
not on the
on?
weekend. I had to work on the weekend, but
yeah.
Sat around and vegged, I guess.
that's right. We
I
did.
went. I went
did?
to New York on. I went to New York on Saturday
Oh, cool, man.
Nice.
for
Oh,
Pokemon Go Fest. I went to Pokemon Go Fest on Saturday.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
Yeah, except for it was also super freaking hot out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, me and my friends were like sweating like so much by the end of the day.
How much you want to bet you're super freaking hot is like a breath of fresh air for us?
How hot is super? How hot is a breath of fresh air? What do you think?
Anything that's not in the anything that's not like above 94 is
75.
probably a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, this was definitely above 94. At least,
Oh.
like community wise, it was like, I think it was at the time we went there. I think it went up to like, I forgot what it was. It was like over. It was definitely over. It was, I think it was like 97 or something.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? You also don't have the humidity.
Mhm.
No, it was humid that day too, but I mean not as humid as I would say probably Florida gets, but it was definitely hot out there. And like let's just
Not
say
banned to Camp Pot, but I'll take it.
we went into the shade as many times as we could, and we were still drenching sweat.
Oh my gosh. That's what we ended up having to do last week because we went to Epcot on Wednesday
Well, save it, save it. We're actually gonna get started right.
and I had to like stop.
Yeah. My, yeah.
We're,
Mind you, it did get colder because we went into the afternoon ones. Oh God, imagine if I went morning.
save it for the podcast. Save it for the podcast.
Nobody wants to
Okay.
hear.
Save it. This is
All right.
good stuff. Just save it. Save it.
All right.
Whatever.
We're missing a lot of stuff right now. All right, here we go. 3, 2. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. Hello, everybody. We are so glad you guys are with us this evening. If you guys want to get in contact with us, our number is 407-536-7153. And we're live on Twitch and are also on YouTube as well. We do have a great show for you guys. First part of the show, we do have your latest theme park updates. During the second part, we have Nicole's music notes and her noteworthy nonsense. We do have Mike's munchies as well. We do have a guest spotlight segment this evening with the one and only Mr. Mark Silverman. You guys may have heard his voice on a certain Disney attraction, which was he did a voice for Tower of Terror. So, and lastly, we'll wrap everything up with this day in Disney history. So, welcome to the show, everybody. Of course, you guys know the crew this evening. My name is Remy. We also have my lovely wife, Jen. Hi, honey. How you doing?
I'm fabulous.
We have our foodie this evening. We have King Mike in the house. Mike, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great and not feeling drenched in sweat over the week from last weekend.
Yeah. Oh man, that weather was. It was brutal over here, man. Very brutal. And we have our music enthusiast this evening. We have Nicole with us. Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Oh, here I am.
Yeah. So let's talk about our weekend. I mean, yes, last week was 4th of July. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Funny enough, we didn't hear any fireworks on our side of town. Like we didn't hear that many fireworks over by our area. So, but Jen watched you watched the fireworks on like a PBS show. Is that what you watched it on?
It's the one that they do in down like the national fireworks show that they do in DC.
Oh yeah, the one in DC. Oh, I heard that one's good. So, well, how were you guys? How was your guys' weekend besides this stupid weather?
Weekend.
I mean, I had to work this weekend, so I mean, I was drenched in
Oh yeah.
sweat. But when I got home, luckily I got home early enough. So, Jen, do you remember what we did this weekend? You and I, what did we do?
Oh God, did we do anything?
Wait, that was yesterday.
No, yesterday you called out
I
because you weren't
did.
feeling
I was
well.
not feeling good.
Yeah.
We watched Back to the Future, all three movies.
All three Back to the
and
Futures.
then
Nice.
one of the
And then we watched
Indiana Jones
the very first
one.
and I actually fell asleep to the Indiana Jones movie.
Yes, I slept for basically after the first 30 minutes. I fell asleep.
Like we got
I was out.
We were just knocked out. We're like, okay, put it on. Let's see what happens. We fell asleep. Like it was such a good movie.
Fighting migraines.
Yeah. So
So Mike, you went to an event, man. You went to Pokemon Go Fest, man. How was that?
it was fun, but also my friends were wishing that could you host this event in September, in like late September, early October, or even the winter at this point, because so we went from 3 to 7. Thank God we went during that time because let's just say this. We were drenched in sweat for most of it. But by near the end of it, it did cool down a lot because it was getting darker out, which is a great thing. But we were literally going from like trying to stay in the shade as much as possible, and it was still so goddamn hot.
Dude, it's brutal over here, man. I mean, comparing to your guys, weather compared to our weather, dude, you got nothing on us, man, in Florida.
Oh, I know.
Our
Your
heat
heat.
is the worst. Like it
Uh,
is just brutally hot over here. I mean,
uh,
most of us like who does live here, too. Most of us who does live here in Florida, like our heat is that bad. Like it just sucks. Like
oh,
super,
trust me,
super
I
bad.
know. I've gone to Florida during when it can get really brutal, and trust me, um, while it's let's just say this, what I experienced on Saturday was probably what I experienced when I went to Florida during the summer, where it was just like brutal every single day. So it was just like a one-time thing where it was just that brutal.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
really, really hot in Florida, and
And
lately it's been. I know that up north it's been really just uncommonly hot.
Yeah.
it's been uncommonly hot. Yeah, it was like it's been in the 90s like every single for most of it. And it's been crazy humid as it's also been humid as well.
So
I've got it today. I've had
And
days
it's
where
not even band camp week.
it's
That's
not.
no,
Oh
I
God.
no, I've got like my car. I've gone into my car where I've gone in days where my car I go into my car and it tells the temperature, and when it first tells the temperature it's like over 100, like 108. I goes like, you gotta be kidding me. Like
yeah.
it is brutal. The
I've
heat
seen
is
people bake cookies in their car.
I've seen somebody cook
Fried eggs.
eggs. Somebody made a whole breakfast in their car. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are
and
you doing?
I also am now jealous of my friend, of one of my friends who I went with. One of my friends who he has a house. Now, here's the thing. His house, he doesn't have stuff in his garage, so he can park his car in there. So I'm so jealous because, while my car is out in this blistering heat, his is in a garage, so he doesn't get hot. So his car is cool as a cucumber. It's cold whenever
Oh
he
my
wants
God.
to. I wish I could have a car in my garage, but my garage at the house that I stay at most of the time, which is in Cherry Hill, is filled with stuff, so I can't park my car in there.
Oh, well, that sucks. So we were talking about this earlier, and Jen and I, we went to Epcot, and this was on Wednesday, right? Last Wednesday we went to Epcot. Jen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we went to Epcot last
July
Wednesday.
3rd.
Yep, July 3rd. And so we went to Epcot, and what's cool about, us going to Epcot, since we are a Sorcerer's annual pass holders, we went there, and I actually hit up one of my good friend of mine, and I said, "Hey man, what are your set times for your location?" He goes, "Oh, come to my 5 o'clock." So we tried to go to the 5 o'clock show. That didn't work out because we were just finishing up our dinner over at San Angel Inn, over in the Mexico Pavilion. So we try to rush over there, and
Well, because we were on the other side of
we were on the other
and
side of the park.
I honestly
No, wait,
really
wait,
wanted
wait,
to go
wait,
to
wait,
France.
Wait, we were coming back. We were
going
coming
to
back from,
Ratatouille.
we were coming back from Canada.
Well, we
Yeah.
had made it to Canada because I knew we weren't going to make it there by 5 o'clock if we stopped for Ratatouille. And Ratatouille, you have to, when you go to France, you actually have to go backwards and go deeper into France.
Yep.
To get to that, and I really wanted to do crepes and go see Ratatouille.
Did not happen.
That didn't happen. I'm like, oh, we'll go another time. But we really wanted to do Turtle Talk, and we wanted, and visit and things like that. So we
did that.
we did that. We did a journey to water or something.
The
like that.
Moana
thing.
experience.
We honestly, I know it's like a kitty thing with a splash pad and
It was-
everything, but it's
Super
fun to
hot.
do.
It was super hot.
And it is hot.
It was super hot, and we're like, you know what? Let's go do the Moana.
Water going.
So we're like, let's go do the Moana experience. Let's go do that real quick. We did that, and then
Honestly,
we left.
we're going to Animal Kingdom tomorrow, and
Yeah.
one of the things that I'm really worried about is at Epcot, at least there are a lot of places that you can go into and sit and just, if you need to sit, like
The
because
only
of how
place,
hot it is.
the only places at Animal Kingdom that has shade are the shows, which are Finding Nemo show and the Lion King show. Everything else is outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
there's a lot of shade
We went to a
outside
coaster. Well,
because
not
there are a
really.
lot of
Like
trees.
it. I don't feel there's a lot of shade. There is, but there's like it's not air conditioned shade.
it's not air conditioning shade. So what we're probably gonna do is, I mean,
We'll
first thing,
try and get there early enough, but
well,
it's just not
well,
gonna probably
we
happen.
can't do it first in the morning because I have to go get my new ID for work, and then we can go to Animal Kingdom. So we're gonna do that, and if things work out, we could like hop
I
over
mean, and that place closes at 6. It's not like we're gonna be there
all day,
forever.
right? So we could hop over after
To
Animal Kingdom.
Kingdom.
After Animal Kingdom, we could hop over to either Hollywood Studios or we could hop over to Epcot or Magic Kingdom and just hang out in the parks.
All I know is I'm taking ibuprofen in the morning
Take some ibuprofen, do that.
because that needs to happen.
Yeah. So with that being
It didn't happen last time.
no, it did not. So since
I
guys,
was sore for like 3 or 4 days.
yeah, you were. So since we are talking about the theme parks, guys, let's get into it. It is now time for the latest theme park updates. All right, we are starting off over at the Magic Kingdom. The Cinderella Castle stage shows have been canceled for refurbishments and will return to the stage on July 28th.
And I'm not reading the next one, which has to do with the codes that you use at Disney theme parks when you are a cast member. Go ahead, Remy.
Well, when I used to be a cast member, but I did know some of these codes.
Nobody cares.
Oh, come on.
Nobody cares. Let's go on.
Well, he's not here, so we can't do. We'll say
Nobody cares.
So whatever. All right. So I don't know when the last time you guys did go to you know what? I'm actually gonna skip my part. Jen, go read about the other thing about the main attraction that we were talking about.
Well, Tiana's Bayou Adventure will operate during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I honestly just saw like a video. One of my friends went in Tiana's Bayou, and it's not that good.
I told you.
So he went into Tiana's. He had his camera on the whole time, and like streamed it on Facebook. I'm like, oh my god,
nobody believed me. Nobody listened to me.
She doesn't wear like the clothing that she would normally wear. It looks like it reminds me of something that Jane would wear in Tarzan.
Yeah. So like
she didn't wear the stuff that you would wear, and then you don't have the Firefly.
You don't have it. You don't.
Well, Ray is dead.
Well, we know he's dead, but he's not in the he's not in the main attraction though. He's not even in the attraction. He's actually on the marquee sign of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the main billboard. When you see the ride, he's there. He's just hidden in the freaking sign. You just had to look for him. So we're going to talk about Epic Universe. All right. Now I'm excited about this theme park. Mike, you're excited for this theme park. Jen, you're excited about this theme park, right?
I have to be. I'm married to you.
And Nicole, are you ready for Epic Universe to open up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's some good news. And a little bit of bad news as well for Epic Universe, okay?
No.
So, with that being said, Epic Universe will only be sold as part of a multi-day passes at first. So, during the grand opening, they'll only be part of the multi-day passes. When sales launch, in order to visit Epic Universe, guests must purchase a multi-day Universal Orlando ticket package with a 3-day minimum. There will be no option to purchase a standalone single-day ticket for Epic Universe, and it will not be part of the Universal annual passes until it fully opens to the public. So right now, it's only the multi-day package. So you have to get a 3-day ticket for Universal in order for you to go to Epic Universe.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's not that bad. Yeah, but
multi-day passes are really expensive.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they are expensive, but it's like at least it's not permanent. At least it's only temporary.
It's temporary for right now until they work out all the kinks out, and then they'll start selling, their annual passes. This is like more of like a test run, like a little test drive for how is this all gonna work out for Epic Universe.
Well, hopefully when I go next year, sometime in the winter, I don't know if it's going to be November or December. Maybe hopefully it'll be open fully, so I don't have to purchase that.
Okay. I mean, I want to go too, but hopefully we'll be able to go to it and after Disney and stuff. So maybe that
It's
will
opening
happen.
early, right? You said?
Very early, actually. It says early 2025, but they did not give a specific month on when it's going to open.
Hmm.
That's all it says. It just says early 2025.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep.
might take a little bit.
All right, Jen.
Disney announces paid previews for Country Bear Jamboree attraction at the Magic Kingdom. It's the new version of it. Disney has an exclusive paid membership program, and its members often have access to special discounts, souvenirs, and its member and even ride previews. D23 Gold members can check out the new Country Bear musical jamboree early before the public on July 13th. Group 1 will see the show between 5:30 to 6:30. Group 2, 6:30 to 7:30, and Group 3, 7:30 to 8:30.
Yeah, so this is only for the D23 members, not for DVC, but D23 members only. They'll be able to see this show before the public on July 13th. That is the only day. That is the only day that they can see that show during those times, such as Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. So 5:30 to 6:30. So it's going. The show is only going from 5:30 in the evening until 8:30 in the evening as well. So that's pretty much the whole time frame for the D23 members. So I'm actually looking forward to this show. I cannot wait to go see it once it opens up to the public on July 17th at the Magic Kingdom. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we have more bands have been added to Eat to the Beat concert series lineup at Epcot Food and Wine Fest. All right, so let's see if you guys know some of these groups. All right, first off, Finesse is that how you say the group?
Finesse.
All right, we got Finesse,
No,
Hooligans,
maybe.
I know them.
Foreigner's Journey,
No idea, but
I know them.
Diane Diaz,
No.
No,
Latin Ambition,
Maybe.
Latin Ambition,
I do know them.
Funkified,
No.
No,
Hayfire,
I do know them.
No.
Evolution Motown,
No, but that's
Yes,
an
I do know that one.
Sugar Vibe,
Yeah.
idea.
and the M80s.
No idea.
Yes, I know them.
Okay, well, Mike pretty much knows all these bands, and myself, Jen, and Nicole, nope, we did not know any of these bands.
I might know their music. I'm not great with band
Yeah.
names.
Okay, so that's a plus. If you know some of their music, then okay, they might know the band. So
Yeah.
all right, Jen, what we got?
Hush Puppies have returned to the Columbia Harbor House at the Magic Kingdom.
Yep. Star Tours returns to randomized sequences at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
SeaWorld Orlando bans all guests from re-entering the park until further notice.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
Okay. So, Jen, remember the last time you and I went to SeaWorld? And
Yes.
you had to, it was you, me, and Nicole. We went to SeaWorld, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember, if you want to go back into the park, you have to get your hand stamped.
Yes.
Well, they're not doing that right now.
Why?
They're not doing that until further notice, because right now it's during the summertime. It is still summer vacation over here.
Okay.
And right now, since their what's it called? Their event, barbecue brews and bands, or is it barbecue bands and brews? Yeah, barbecue bands and brews. Their celebration, right? So they're doing this for the time being. They're either going to keep it in motion, or it's going to be not gonna remain the same over at SeaWorld. So the whole re-entering is once you buy your ticket, or if you have an annual pass, right? You go to SeaWorld and you did everything the entire day, right? Then you can leave the park. But if you want to go back to the park, you can't do that. You cannot re-enter the park. So you just can't do that. So Jen, you're looking it up, aren't you?
No, that's not what I was looking at.
Okay. Well, new white chocolate frogs have debuted at Universal at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for $14, or you can buy 3 of them for $35.
That's very expensive chocolate.
Yes, it is.
And paneling has been removed from the test track area at Epcot.
And lastly, now we were just talking about this during the first part of the latest theme park updates, and that is we have the full song list for the new Country Bear musical Jamboree show. You have Kiss the Girl, A Whole New World, You've Got a Friend in Me, Try Everything, Remember Me, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Did I say that right? Jen, help me out here.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
There we go. There we go. The bare necessities and Come Again. So there you have it. And that will do it for the latest theme park updates. We'll be right back with more of Remy's Roundtable. All right, here we go. Jen, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2. Welcome back to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida Theme Park Podcast. We are glad you guys are back with us. If you guys can, if you guys have just a week, one more week. That's right, one more week until the last day for Best of Orlando Weekly. That's right, vote for us. That's vote.orlandoweekly.com. We are under the category Local Notables. So go ahead, guys, vote for us. And we'll love to hopefully win this, win this competition for Best of Orlando Weekly. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. Of course, you guys know the crew this evening. We have myself. My name is Remy. We also have Mike, Nicole, and Jen as well. So, a couple things I want to talk to you guys about that. All right. Now we've been working on this competition like really hard. Like we want to win this competition. It's something that we've worked on it, and apparently the dog has to go to the bathroom outside. Come on, buddy, go, 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 go. He what? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Obi, no, Obi, dang it, Obi, you're not going out there. No. Oh no. Hey, you're not going out there, mister.
What you eat?
Yeah, go on out there, buddy. No. Oh my God. Oh, take back up. No, I don't know why you think so. I have to.
Come on.
Okay. Oh God. Shit. Sorry, guys. Hold on, I gotta pause this. All right, we gotta start. We gotta start over on this. Where's the ladder?
Over there by the orchid.
Oh, there we go.
No, hand me the lighter. That's what I asked.
I'll keep that one open too.
Try not to hand me the hot part.
Sorry, Tube and Twitch. We are having a little difficulties at the moment. All right. Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. All right, you guys ready? Mike, Nicole, Jen, you guys
Yeah.
ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2. Welcome back, everybody, to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. We are glad that you guys are back with us. If you guys can, please vote for us. That's vote.orlandoweekly.com under the category Local Notables, Best Local Podcast here in the beautiful state of Florida. You guys have one more week. That's right, one more week to vote for us. So once again, that's vote.orlandoweekly.com. And vote for us under the category local notables best local podcast. So welcome back, everybody. Of course, you guys know the crew this evening. We have myself. My name is Remy. We also have Mike, Nicole, and Jen with us. So, you know what? I'm getting a little hungry. I mean, Jen and I finished dinner. Jen, you did a good job on the fried chicken last night. You made Chick-fil-A, little hoagies, and they were delicious.
Yeah, I fried chicken with this new recipe that for the first time, and I made I think they're called Popo something or other. They're
I'm just calling it Chick-fil-A hoagies.
well, no, the sweet buns. They're like
Oh, the sweet rolls.
Cakes Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Cakes Hawaiian?
No. They're a specific. I used a roll. I did a roll and I put coconut milk and sugar.
Like
and,
it looks like this. If you guys see on the camera,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
looks
I
like
know. I see that.
yeah.
So they're like from Samoa.
Mm,
They are
Or
delicious.
the he's based in Samoa, so
nice.
they're really good.
So kind of like Hawaiian rolls.
No, because Hawaiian rolls are sweet for different reasons. This has like coconut milk on it and everything.
Yeah.
No.
But still a sweet bread. Similar
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Uh,
like.
Kind
It's
of.
a different texture, yeah.
With a different
But yeah, different.
It's soggier.
All right.
All right.
So since we're talking about food, guys, let's get into it. It is now time for Mike's Munchies. Mike, What do you got for us, man?
So, by popular demand, and as a favor for Chris, who's not here with us right now, and he was supposed to, we are going to be our guest.
He's not here. He's supposed to be on, but he's not here.
So
I
what?
I don't know where he's at, man. But I was gonna send him a text like, "Hey, man, we're doing it right now on on the round table." So,
We're doing be our guest.
but we're going to be Jen. Did you hear that? We were going to be our guest.
Oh, I can't wait to actually go to be our guest.
So be our guest actually has gone through some changes since the thing, because before it was an our carte, but now currently be our guest is a prefix restaurant. So it's a flat price. It's $70 for it, and you get one appetizer, one entree, and you also get desserts. Not one, you get both. I think I'm pretty sure. So now in regards to appetizers, well, one they have one that I talked about last week when I talked about how the Hollywood Brown Derby, the escargot, which, like I said, I like that, but to people who don't know me, there's not that many foods I don't like. I can eat a lot. I've eaten a lot of different foods, and trust me, it's hard for me to hate any of them. The only food that I think I've ever hated was canned tuna.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing I do hate is the restaurant, the Brown Derby, which we talked about last week.
Yeah,
Round table.
honestly, like I said, I just got lucky with my thing, but no, I know for a fact that restaurant sucks for the most part.
It's not for the most part, buddy. It just sucks in general.
Yeah, it just sucks in general for like everything. I just got lucky, and they had like a crazy good service one day.
Well, okay, well, you know me, man. I am not gonna go back to.
Yeah, no, don't. I want to go back there. I just got.
However, I will go to be our guest. I will go to this restaurant.
Now, this is a restaurant that also people have complained about for being a little bit too pricey, but still saying it's still delicious.
Okay, speaking of the pricing, how much is it?
It's $70 per adult, and that is people from 10 and up.
All right, so $70. So for Jen and I,
Would be 140
will
plus
be $140 right now.
plus tax.
And then add tax and gratuity.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but so it's 100.
Yeah.
So let's
Now, mind you, if you have any children who are who are ages 3 to 9, it's $41, and anyone that is below that is free, basically. But
a lot.
hold on,
so
I'm doing it right now. 140 plus $9.
So hang on, was this an estimated average or is it like a buffet type thing where you pay
no,
to go in and then
It's prefix. So you get one appetizer, one entree, and it didn't say that you get to choose a dessert, which I'm pretty sure means that it's
Well, the dessert is the gray stuff.
oh no, there's two desserts.
Well, yeah, but the gray stuff is a main dessert at Be Our Guest.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm saying.
Well, they don't specifically say it, but it is part of the dessert. I'll talk about that when I get to it.
All right, so plus the $9. So Jen, for the two of us, for Be Our Guest, will be $149.
And
With gratuity?
with gratuity plus
Whatever the gratuity is going to be. So
plus we take away a percentage because we have
So 140. That would be 20. So that would be 177.
0.20%. Yeah, so 149 plus $29 we got $178 minus our 15% discount at minus a 50% discount at the Be Our Guest. So 178 minus 26, we're looking at $152 for the both of us.
That's actually wow, that's actually not too bad.
152.
Yeah, but that's for Disney.
That is the same price. That is the exact same price for Le Cellier.
Yeah, and that was for me.
Price.
That was for but that was for me, just
for
me.
One. Yes,
this is just for two, so this is cheaper than the Cellier.
Yeah, so there we go.
But I will talk about the one appetizer that everyone talks about. The best, what people say is the best appetizer there at Be Our Guest is the French onion soup.
And Jen likes French onion soup.
I do.
It is, and it comes with an au gratin with Gruyere. But I will talk about some of the other ones too, because everyone is different. There's a tuna tartare, which is pretty good. It's got Dijonnaise chopped egg and black olive oil, which
Okay,
is
I
that's a
might,
little.
I might do the tuna tartare.
There's also a sweet corn bisque. That's the other one, which this one is more so for Nicole because it's just plant
Veg-
based. It's vegetarian. It's plant based. It's just corn, Medellin. I don't know how to pronounce that really well, and there's tomato and chive. And
Ooh.
then there's also if you wanted to say you wanted to go a salad route to get a little bit of greens, there's a mixed green salad which comes with a roasted tomato vinaigrette dressing and a goat cheese mousse, which honestly kind of interests me because I also like goat cheese.
Okay,
Hey,
did you say goat cheese mousse?
yes, and if you and mousse is generally I'm generally thinking it's like they make like they take goat cheese and like make it like into like a really thick thing, like they don't serve it.
Jen, you heard that. A goat cheese mousse.
I would be down for that. I love goat cheese.
You do like goat cheese.
Goat cheese is great. I love goat cheese too. Now for the entrees. Well, I'm gonna say Nicole's first. For Nicole, for you, they have a pan roasted squash with an eggplant, black garlic puree, grilled sourdough, and olive tapenade. Sounds something like you would what like?
Possibly. I mean, not $70, but
No,
that'd be
well,
easy.
yeah, mind you, I
But
told
yeah,
you,
it's something
yeah,
I would eat. Yes.
like I said, the whole thing. That's not just it's not the entree. You also get there's the appetizer and also the two desserts that you get.
Yeah,
Uh,
but you can also. I'll let you finish, and then I'll
all right.
make my joke.
But there are two that are people talk about. One is the grilled filet mignon
Yes.
with smashed potatoes, haricot vert, which is string beans, and sauce up and a poivre. By the way, a poivre sauce, which I love a poivre. I've made that at home multiple times. I love that stuff.
What is it?
A poivre sauce au poivre. It's like a cream based sauce with they have like whole black garlic in it as well, like peppercorns, like black garlic peppercorns.
Oh, okay,
And,
that does sound good.
and it's like you cook it in a thing, and it's really good. It's really really good.
Is it really good though? Like, is it?
Let's just say this. This is one of the most popular French dishes. That's one of the most popular French dishes is making a steak au poivre. And I've been at home multiple times and it's never failed.
Like, it has never failed for you. Like, never.
No, well, that's because I know how to cook.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to cook. I mean, I cook terrible
But
stuff.
yeah, no, it is a really good one. They generally, some people do serve like whole black peppercorns, but also there's a chance that they would like they just take the peppercorns and smash them and put them into the sauce as well. But it's so delicious. It is a really delicious thing.
Oh, well, okay.
Now the other one is short reef beef bourguignon, and it comes with smoked bacon, potatoes, and red wine jus.
Oh, dude, that sounds good.
Those
That's
two.
good.
Now, mind you, I went to this restaurant. Now, the reason why I was uncertain about the desserts, about choosing between the two, was because whether it's just one is because I did go to Be Our Guest, but it was back when it used to be an a la carte. Because I remember when it first came out, it was an a la carte. They changed. I don't know when they changed it to a prefix.
So they changed the prefix. They changed the prefix right after. So they were still doing, the a la carte style during the grand opening of Be Our Guest.
Yeah.
They switched that out. They switched that out towards the prefix because all the chefs had to decide, okay, do you want to keep this on the menu? Do you want to keep this on there? They went through a whole lot of different menu changes to set a prefix that everybody at the restaurant enjoys and cooks to a certain speed for the guests inside that restaurant.
Yeah. When did they change that? Because I couldn't find out when it was.
If I'm not mistaken, that would be after the grand opening of
Okay.
that was
Okay.
like a few years. Like,
Okay, yeah, I went with like the one time I went to it was like when it was still just open recently.
okay, well, I believe Jen and we are gonna go to that restaurant. Hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But I
Jen,
do remember the grill
Yeah.
the filet mignon and the beef bourguignon were on the original menu at one point. But now to desserts. I saying this because I think it's like either I don't know if they give you both or if for like the whole table or if it's like one of each. But first, let me talk about the one that is a single dessert, which is the vanilla cake with a lemon curd. Now,
oh, okay.
now actually, wait, no, this is one person because the vanilla cake with the lemon curd is actually the plant-based one.
Ooh, okay.
Uh,
All right.
which means it's vegan. It doesn't have any dairy in it. So,
Something that
um,
Nicole can have.
what, she can't have dairy?
No, I'm saying that she
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant.
Very.
she's like
Okay, well, this one will
but
be for you. So it's a vanilla cake with a lemon curd, and it comes with fresh berries, and strawberry meringue.
damn, now I want that. That sounds delicious.
Now, the other one is the dessert trio. This is the one where it doesn't say it, but one of the desserts does have the gray stuff on top of
Great
it.
stuff.
And,
Yep.
and the three desserts are it's a chocolate tart, which I'm pretty sure that's the one that might have the gray. One of them has the gray stuff. I can't remember which one it was exactly, but there was also the dark. So it's chocolate tart, dark chocolate truffle, and a lemon jam macaroon. Everyone talks about that one. The dessert trio is phenomenal.
Well, I know what I'm getting when I go to be our guest. I'm getting that.
Now,
That right there.
now, I told you about this, but you generally you don't have to pay for your. They do have drinks, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic ones that, including some signature ones that are pretty good.
Okay.
And even ones that your kid would definitely love. Like one of the ones that people would definitely go out of the that if you have a kid who wants one, there's one called a blue raspberry slush. It's a slushy with candy fish and a souvenir glow cube.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want to have that
No,
drink. No.
no, I know it's not an adult one, but your kid would probably go crazy. If you had a kid,
We
he
don't
would
have
go.
we don't have kids, so no.
All right.
Move along. Move along.
But
Move
now
along.
let's talk about the specialty cocktails.
Yes, Nicole, yes, Nicole, you are our child, okay? You are our child. Dang it. All right, fine.
This many.
When it's
So
many years old, I'm
so
all about a light up cup.
so there are three signature cocktails. First there's the French 75. Now this one's $15 and it's foraged gin, lemon juice, pure cane sugar, topped with Charles de Ferret Reserve Chardonnay Traditional Brut. And
No,
the other one,
not for me. I don't like Jen.
gin. You mean?
I hate Jen. I hate it. I hate it.
All
We
right.
have cocktails. I've made.
No, I
some.
haven't.
So the other one,
Yeah, you have.
the other one is another one that is also $15. It's a Bloody Mary.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now
Ooh.
it's
Oh,
Bloody Mary Max Tito's, and it comes with. Now this is an interesting one because I've never seen this in a Bloody Mary. It comes with cucumber, red tomato, and green olive.
that's actually the correct way on how to make a Bloody Mary.
Really.
Yes.
Most people I know generally use what they do. I know they use I know I've seen people use olives before, but what for the vegetable they use celery stalk generally speaking instead of cucumber.
Yep. So they switch it back and forth. You can have it either way, celery or cucumber. But the celery way, that is the normal Bloody Mary. But over at Disney,
The
it's
cucumber grape tomato one is the better one.
there you go. It's the best one out there.
I gotta try that at home. Try to instead of using celery. Now here's the pricier one. It's called the Boulevardier. Boulevardier. It is Knob Creek rye whiskey, Campari liqueur, and martini and rosy sweet vermouth garnished with Luxardo cherries, and that's $17.
That would be Jen's drink because you just said whiskey, and her ears went whiskey. Where I want it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
whiskey liqueur, whiskey Campari, and vermouth. Yeah.
As
oh,
long as it doesn't have almonds in it, I'm good.
you're
No,
good.
it doesn't have it. It's got Luxardo cherries instead, which is the original. What are those cherries called the ones that are like
Maraschino cherries.
maraschino cherries, and they're good tasting one because the Luxardo one definitely better than current maraschino ones.
Now, the true question, do any of these come in a light up cup?
The answer is no. Only the
Now, only this.
slush, Nicole.
No, the slush. No, actually, the slush doesn't come in with the light up souvenir cup. Remember, it's the ice cube they put in their glows. Actually, they do
Okay.
have a an alcoholic drink that does come in a light up souvenir cup, but that's the pomegranate limeade, and it's
Now,
just
can you get the light up ice cube in one of the cocktails?
I have no idea.
The
I don't
last-
If
think
you
so.
can, then I'm sold. But otherwise,
The last time I went to Be Our Guest was during the cast preview of the restaurant, and they were able to do that for us, but that was only during the cast previews, but not at the restaurant right now.
No.
I know, it's just sad. I know.
Now, quick question: which one would you, out of those three drinks, which one would you go for, Remy?
Well, I don't want. Well, I do want alcohol, but I kind of don't want alcohol.
None of those are interested you?
Not really, man. I kind of want the limeade. I kind of want that. That sounds pretty good.
Okay, well, I will tell you, in case you do want an alcoholic drink, they also have champagne and wine, and also beer and cider.
Oh, cider. Well, okay, then I might have to change it then. Okay.
Okay, so if you want to know what ciders they have, of course, Angry
What is that?
Orchard.
Angry Orchard. Maybe did they have Angry Orchard?
They have Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Angry Orchard crisp apple hard cider. They don't see.
Oh, they probably only carry Angry Orchard and not Strongbow.
Which is
No.
weird. They carry Strongbow at
Well, that's
Rose and Crown.
that's only a Rose and Crown, but not at Beer.
Now, this one, not, I don't know if I could consider this a cider, but it kind of is on the same boat of it being like a fruity drink. It's Schofer. It's a German drink. It's
Schaffenhausen.
Schoferhofer Grapefruit Hefeweizen.
It's Schaffenhausen.
Yeah.
Schoferhausen. Yeah, that's the one. I'm pretty sure that's a cider, right? That's like a type of cider. Kind
Not a cider at all,
No.
buddy. That's a great.
Hefeweizen is a
That's a great.
type of
That is a
beer.
grapefruit beer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, the only reason why I'm saying it is because, well, yes, it is a grapefruit beer, but it's also carbonated like a cider.
It's not.
beer is carbonated.
It's carbonated in it, but it's not considered as a cider. It's actually it's a beer. So
It's not fruit. It's like grapefruit is in it, but it doesn't like a cider won't have hops in it. Things
No.
like that.
no.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is a beer, and it's very delicious
And a
because
cider is made specifically from like the fruit. It's the alcohol content is because of the sugars in the fruit
yeah.
versus like a beer is from like a specific blend of yeast and different things to cause it to have those.
Okay.
Right. So if you guys want to join our Discord, you guys can. It's free to join. If you guys like the content you guys are seeing this evening, you can become a member of the Roundtable family for just $3 a month. Jaws in our Discord, man, he made a value point right here. He says, not cider, it's all beer. Jaws, you are damn right, man.
So yeah, but yeah, I would definitely go with so which one would you go for? Would you go for one of those two ones, or would you rather go for one of the ales that they have in there?
Oh, dude, I'm going for a shot. I'm going for a Schaffenhausen, man. I mean, I could pound like a good amount of those at Epcot, but I can also like grab. I can have those at home, and they are very, very delicious. Like they are very good. So
Yeah.
there you go.
So that's it. So
All right, Mike. So we already did the grand total, which we already did that. You already did. We already did the meal and everything. Now, Mike, how many stars do you give Be Our Guest?
okay, I'm gonna give this one definitely 4.5 stars because this is one of the best restaurants in Disney.
And I'm going to be giving it a 5. I'm giving it 5 stars for.
Wow.
Yes. Yep. 5.
Like I said, it is a very good
It has
thing.
sentimental value.
I do have some. Yes, I do. I do have sentimental value to that restaurant. I do.
All right.
And it was our wedding theme. So there you go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Mm,
I
All right.
just kill a bird with
loosely.
I just kill a bird with one stone. So there you go.
Whatever.
All right.
All right. Well, Mike, where are we going next week? Because next week is a very special episode.
Yes, it is.
With
And I
our-
won't tell you what you requested. The restaurant you requested was Olivia's Cafe.
Yes, Olivia's Cafe. So
Now, this one I love too.
we did be our guest for this one, and we're doing Olivia's Cafe on the next week's episode of Remy's
I love Olivia's
Roundtable
Cafe.
because next week's episode is our wedding anniversary show. So there we go.
Oh,
All right. Well,
yeah.
guys, it is now time for let's get right into it. We already had dinner. It's time for some music. Guys, it is now time for Nicole's music notes and her noteworthy nonsense. Nicole.
Okay. So I'm very excited because we are doing one of my favorite movie themes. Definitely my favorite Star Wars theme. Probably my favorite John Williams theme ever written. And that is the Imperial March from Star Wars. And it made its first appearance in Empire Strikes Back in 1980, even though Darth Vader was the main villain in A New Hope, which was 1977, I believe. He didn't have his own theme until 1980, Empire Strikes Back. But oh, what a theme it is!
Oh, what a theme
Oh,
it
what a
is.
theme
That
it
is
is.
Oh, what a theme it is.
No, so it's Darth Vader's theme. It actually doubles because it's the Imperial March. It's supposed to be for the Imperial Army, but it does double as Darth Vader's theme and prime example of leitmotif. I've mentioned that before, but this is a prime Wagnerian example of a leitmotif. So pretty much every time you hear even like the opening rhythm, it's time for Darth Vader. He's going to be making an appearance. So getting in, well, actually, while I'm mentioning leitmotif, other characters and situations associated with Darth Vader also, either if they don't actually use that theme, they have little pieces of it. So even Anakin's theme back in episode 1, Phantom Menace, it has a little snippet at the end of the whole theme, and of Anakin's theme, you hear da 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 da. That's how it ends. Obvious tie to his Imperial March theme. So neat little Easter eggs that you can find all throughout. And I think I haven't looked too much into it, but I think there are little snippets of it that kind of later appear in Luke and Leia's themes, and obviously the Anakin Padma theme. Like, it's just kind of interwoven and really cool. So getting into the theme itself, like I said, it's a march. It starts very very militaristic. And it starts with open octave. I wish one day I'm going to have a microphone or a way to hook up my keyboard to where I can actually play examples for you. But you have open octaves, just doing unison open octave. It is just doing this very, very militaristic theme, straight 4/4, even though the triplets make it sound a little bit more like it might be a mixed meter type deal. But you have da da digga da digga 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 da. So you have that, you hear that rhythm, it's coming. Unison, like army marching, and it's going, it's coming. And then you hear the main melody come in, the ba 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 da. So you have that dotted rhythm, which is also very indicative of a military march. You'll hear that in a lot of militaristic march type deals. that dotted rhythm. So you have that, and interestingly, yes, I'm waiting.
Every time I hear this song, okay, now Jen, you can agree with me, right? So I've covered this on the podcast before, but this was the main song that I walked down the aisle to. So every time I hear this song, the Imperial March, I'm like, okay, I remember playing a Star Wars game, right? And one of the levels was you had to beat up Darth Vader. Like you had to beat him up. And it's just something about that music that gives me those chills. I'm like, bum bum ba da da da. I'm like, oh, it's Vader. He's coming. I'm like, yay. So just
Definitely very,
just a little memory that I had.
I love that. I love that. Like it has, it's so simple and yet so complex. Just like Vader, I guess, when you think about it. So yeah, it's G minor. Of course, we associate minor, we tend to associate it with darker sound, often villain, often a villain type sound. But it's very interesting that both Anakin's theme and actually in the Imperial March, you actually have it represented with a major triad hidden within the music. Um, so da, 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 it's a deconstructed major triad. So it sounds very minor, but it's actually the major triad there. So you have this bit of goodness, a core goodness within this villainous sounding music. Yeah, God, can't, because you guys can't hear any of that, can you?
Nope.
You
Can't hear
can't.
any of it,
Ah,
Nicole.
hung off. But yes, it is a major triad hidden within this very minor, very dark sound. When you have those octaves playing, then when it adds the harmony, it goes to this very dissonant sound. One of the G's goes up a minor seventh, which is one one of the most dissonant and difficult intervals to have. The other goes down minor third, but no, actually it's a major third that jumps down. Yeah, it jumps down major third. But anyway, so you have that stark contrast in there. And in the theme itself, it does a lot of modal mixture. So you often have like a very Lydian sound. So mode thing. Basically know that that is a very bright magical sound usually, and we're shoving it into this minor bit, and then later in the theme when it does jump down to that flat, it's jarring and yet perfectly fitting. So I love that. Fortunately or unfortunately for you guys, when there's an instrumental piece, music has to speak louder than words. So there's always a lot to unpack, especially with John Williams or Hans Zimmer. They know what they're doing.
I love
They
Hans.
know what they're doing, and it's amazing. So you have that theme that happens with that opening military rhythm. You have this very strong 4/4 melody that comes in, very powerful sound. And then you have the ba 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 da. That's a full octave leap. That certainly indicates power right there. You have jump up and back down an octave like no problem. Very strong. Of course, Darth Vader is one of the most powerful characters in the whole film series.
Well,
So
this is why he's this is why he's one of my favorite villains of all. Like I love Vader. I mean, he's a great
yeah,
freaking villain.
yeah. And you often wonder, is it a good villain that writes a good theme, or does the good theme make a good villain? Who knows? But does it matter? No, it does not.
No,
All
I
we know
think
is they're both awesome.
I think
Imperial March is
So
amazing.
I think it's the theme. I think it's the theme of the music because it really adds up who that villain truly is.
Yeah.
It very much
Like,
encapsulates him.
like,
Even though it's
like
Sorry.
let's put it this way, all right? Now, Jen and Nicola and Mike, I'm sure you guys can agree with me. So let's take it back to the old days. Let's take it back towards the Lion King. All right,
Mhm.
be prepared. Okay,
Oh my God.
that villain song that's totally Scar. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
The
excellent song.
Prince Ali rephrase. That's for Jafar when he's in making fun of Prince Ali, making fun of Aladdin. Let's see.
More
Hellfire,
Unfortunate Souls.
Hellfire,
Hellfire, Person
The
Souls.
villains
What
always
was
have the best songs. They're the most complex,
and yeah,
usually. Um,
yeah. We did not have a theme song. There's no villain song for Hades, for Hercules. Hades is the only villain that does not have a freaking song.
I
he doesn't
mean,
need one. He doesn't need one.
Oh, he does. He does need one.
he would definitely be more iconic if he had one. Isma, we did her scrapped villain song. I think she would have been more iconic if she had that villain song in there.
Hades is still very
Um,
iconic. If actually, you know
He
what? If he
is,
had
but imagine how much more iconic he would be if he had an excellent villain song.
he'd
Oh
probably
yeah.
be the best. He'd
Imagine.
probably be the best. He'd probably be the best. He'd probably become everyone's favorite villain ever.
The melodies stick out. Like I said, leitmotif. You associate a
Uh,
melody with a character, the character with the melody. You can't hear this da da digga da digga 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 da without immediately saying, "Oh,
Speaking about Vader, I'll
it's
say
what you
this
think
one.
of. It's what
Speaking
you
about
hear."
speaking about Vader, best scene ever that he's in was in Rogue One when he starts killing everyone.
Yeah, so I had to go I had to go back and rewatch that scene over and over and over. I'm like, good job, Vader. I'm so proud of you. Good job.
This is why
No,
you don't. That is why people were wondering why you should be afraid of Vader. That shows you why. She just
And
killed him.
so
And
No
also
effort.
Charles Cornell, incredible YouTuber. If you guys are interested in music at all, please go check out his channel, Charles
Mhm.
Cornell. He actually does a whole video on that scene. I believe it's on that scene. Very interestingly, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but lightsabers when you ignite them, it has this tone. Interestingly, the lightsaber fits the chord tone fits
Yeah,
like the tone fits the chord.
yeah.
So super cool.
Yeah, that used Vader's other theme, the one that others associated with him, right? Technically.
Now see it all of Vader's themes are interconnected. Like it deconstructs elements from this leitmotif that we associate with Vader. It deconstructs little elements and John Williams puts them with anything symbolizing Vader or associated with him.
I
So
think my one of my other favorite scenes I love, one of the reasons why I also love Vader is, did you guys watch Kenobi on
Yeah,
Plus?
mm-mm.
Okay. Nicole,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to spoil it for you. It's okay.
I love spoilers.
Okay.
I
So
love spoilers.
in the series Kenobi, like towards the last part of the last part of the season, right? Kenobi, Kenobi and Vader had an all out battle with each other, right? And Kenobi during the fighting sequence, he slashed off Vader's helmet. Like one side of the helmet was showing Vader's eye, like his golden red eye, like his golden eye. And Obi goes, Anakin, I am sorry. He had his whole monologue saying how sorry he was that he failed him, and Vader goes, you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. And then Vader just goes, I did. So
Mhm.
this is the kind of reason why I love Vader so much.
Yeah.
He's a very, very complex character, and that gets back to the point where he and Anakin's theme is very much characterized by a major triad, the 1, 3, 5. But
Yeah.
you kind of twist it. So it's still that major triad, that core major triad there represents that core good in Anakin, but it's been twisted, a little bit contorted. So you don't even recognize that it's a major triad anymore.
That's
It
very true.
is switched.
Yeah.
It's laid over this dark imperial sound. It's twisted to where you don't recognize that good basic sound in there. So my ADD is getting to me. So we're gonna go back to the actual song. That's why I actually wrote some little
Yeah.
notes down today. I normally don't put any notes. I gave myself a few bullet points, but
Yeah.
who knows? I'm still gonna jump around.
Not on this
But-
one.
Yeah, I'm still jumping around all over the place. I still probably missed a lot of things. But anyway, so you have that octave leap. Da, 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 da. So this whole little here is very winding chromatic. So it helps symbolize that complexity. And then when it does that climb back up, the da 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 da, that first climb outlines a major triad. The second one outlines a minor triad, indicating started off this bright future and then it got a little morphed. And then you do that chromatic kind of winding descent again. And then you get to this second section that we often don't even think about because that first bit is so freaking iconic. Like that's all you really need. But then you get to the second section, everything gets really quiet. You have these upper woodwinds that you don't even normally hear them, but they're very heavily featured. And you have some very quick triplet sounds. So you're continuing that triplet element, and it almost gives like kind of a little trembling sound. Those triplets give it a very trembling kind of fearful sound, like the intimidation factor that he has going on. And then as this goes, you hear that theme build back up in the low brass, and it becomes more and more prominent. And as he's building it back in, we're increasing the key by half step, by half step, by half step. And it adds to the rising tension. It's associated, usually happens when you do like a half step, when you move up half step in key. It gives a increase in energy, increase in tension. And he keeps doing this, just like in a sonata or fugue development where you're kind of moving keys printed in those, it's usually around the circle fifths. But that's another thing. So you keep building until when you have that full restatement of the theme, there it is right back in the original. So you've moved all over the place, but you really haven't moved anywhere because you have this heavy pounding imperial theme, and it's a constant throughout the series. It's powerful. It comes back in super strong and you can't get away from it. And then it has this nice little extended coda that just kind of draws out that theme, that rhythm. A lot of bliss. Yes, Remy.
This is why I hate John Williams so much. I hate his music. I hate his composing of music.
You hate, but you love him. Love him.
That's what I mean. Like, I hate him / love him. It's just the way
you hate how much you love him.
Exactly. It's like the way he composes his music is like, okay, I'm gonna twist up right here. Let me twist up just a little bit right here. I'm like, dude, what the heck was that? So, I mean, this is the reason why I asked you to do, the Imperial March, because it has all of those things that you hear through John Williams' music, not only in Star Wars, but you can also hear it, those same chords, those same triads in Indiana Jones. So
that is true. He has a very signature sound. Now, I am going to get into that a little bit. So we've finished out the piece basically. Everybody is on this minor chord with a lot of dissonance. And it ends with full orchestra playing that da 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 da. Super cool, super fun finish, and very dark. But I do need to point out a few little things. So this is like a low brass players. This is the spotlight on them because those trombones, those horns, this is where they shine.
Yep.
They often get neglected, but this is a low brass shining moment that I guess most low brass players love. And what's super cool about that is low brass is often associated with villainous characters. Going back to Prokofiev's Peter and the wolf was symbolized by the French horn. So you have that low brass sound, and it's just almost archetypically associated with villainous, darker characters. Very, very powerful, yet darker tone to it. So you do have that. Now, the thing that may or may not throw some people is how much influence John Williams takes from classical music, not only in this, but like throughout his compositions, but especially Star Wars. So especially Imperial March is very much centered on that rhythm, and those chord tones are very much pulled straight from Gustav Holst's The Planets, particularly the Mars movement. You have that marching sound because Mars, bringer of war. You have quite a few chords that, like those power, low brass chords, and especially the ones that then also involve the full orchestra, those exact dissonances, those exact voice, like the exact orchestral voicings drawn straight from Mars. Another element that you hear, and I'm pretty sure that this one was very purposeful, because it's not pulled exactly, but the theme is extraordinarily reminiscent of Chopin's Funeral March. Da, da, yeah. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Okay.
Very extraordinarily reminiscent. And it uses those exact chords, which are like ignoring the direct influence like of Holst. Those chords, it's a minor one and a flat sixth chord. So you hear that a lot in tragic characters, even. So like the most recent, the Batman movie, Batman's theme uses the 1 to flat 6, which is what you hear also in the Nirvana song Something in the Way, which is featured upon that soundtrack. But you hear it a lot with very dark, complex, struggle type themes. Like I said, Chopin's Funeral March, which is a very iconic, societally ingrained melody that we just automatically associate with, I mean, death, with the darker elements of life. And as you said, that scene where, I'm sorry, I killed you, Anakin. No, I killed Anakin. You have the funeral march here.
You do.
And you have the funeral march. So it's just this piece, I could keep going on and on forever and get into like the really, really technical details. And obviously I'm not going to, because that is something that would take an hour in and of itself. But absolutely, hands down, my favorite John Williams composition. certainly favorite Star Wars theme. And it's just one that even if you've never seen the movies, even if you don't really know anything about them, you know Darth Vader, and you know Darth Vader because of this theme. You know this theme. It just is. So yeah,
All right, Nicole. How many stars do you give the Imperial March?
easily 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, and I'm definitely giving it out of 5 as well. And Mike, you're also
Five
giving
out of five.
you're giving it a 5 as well. So there.
I mean, let
Yeah.
me say 6 out of 5. Seconded only to Hans Zimmer's Davy Jones theme, which gets a 10 out of 5. But
I mean, it is Imperial March, and we're all giving it a 5. So
absolutely,
it's
absolutely.
perfect timing for a 5 out of 5 for the Imperial March. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's a good freaking sound music. So what more can we talk about, about this freaking, what more can we talk about more about the Imperial March? Well, you know what?
Oh, there's so much more that could be said,
There's so
but
much more, but you know
all
what?
you need to know is it's freaking awesome.
It
And
is. It is an awesome piece of music. So, but Nicole, what song do you have pick out for next week?
well, I believe, am I allowed to reveal? Because I know you said it's a very special episode.
We're gonna keep it a surprise. So, guys,
Okay.
tune in next week for a brand new episode of Remy's Roundtable, and Nicole is going to give you guys what song we have picked out for the special episode. So, there we go. All right, Nicole, thank you so much for Nicole's music notes and your noteworthy nonsense. Guys, it is about that time. Let's jump right into it. It is time for This Day in Disney History. On July 9th, 2003, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl was released out to the public. On July 10th, 1981, The Fox and the Hound was released out to the public. On July 10th, 1987, The Brave Little Toaster was released out to the public. On July 11th, 1991, Disney announces it will enter into a distribution deal with digital studio Pixar. On July 12th, 1989, Star Tours opens at Tokyo Disneyland. On July 14th, 1975, the Disney company announces plans to build Epcot. And lastly, on July 15th, 1975, construction begins on Disneyland Space Mountain. So there you guys have it. That was This Day in Disney history. And guys, it is time for us to get up on out of here. But before we go, Nicole, tell us what is happening over at Jewel Nightclub.
So, we are still doing our karaoke on Thursdays. We have Solo Piano Friday, featuring dueling pianos on Saturdays. Lots of fun. Karaoke starts at 8, but otherwise we open at 7, go right on till midnight. And oh yeah, that reminded me. So like you're saying, like $70 for dinner at Be Our Guest. Gotta say, man, shameless self-plug here, but Pirates Dinner Adventure, you can get a full stunt show and 3-course dinner for quite a bit less. I think current price online is about the same, but you can always check out Groupon and stuff. They're always having deals. Be sure if you call reservations office, they always have deals going on. So you can get full stunt show, a lot of singing, fun stuff for the same price as going to dinner at Be Our Guest. Just saying.
I'm gonna talk,
saying.
and I'm gonna talk to Jen about going to the Pirates show, the Pirates Adventure show on International Drive.
And Tabs from
One
Vaudeville Variety Review, which is associated, is a more adult themed show. You guys would probably really enjoy that.
Yeah, okay. That is true, but one, like I said, different food things, because I have a quick question. That dinner thing, do they have filet mignon as an option?
Do they, Nicole?
No, they do not. They do not. You can upgrade to, oh God, I can't remember exactly what it is, but you can upgrade to salmon and they have,
Yeah.
I haven't even, like, they have some kind
Yeah.
of beef or pork up. Like, they originally have a beef option, but there's some fancy thing that you can upgrade to. I'm vegetarian, so I haven't even really looked at
Yeah.
it, but they do have some fancy upgrades.
Yep.
But still, a stunt show.
Yeah, that's true. And also, well, there's the other thing, which unfortunately makes it pricier, which is it's inside of a theme park.
It's actually on the outside. It's
It's,
actually on the outside of the theme park, buddy. So
so
What?
no, I'm saying
What?
it's
he's
no
talking about Be Our Guest is inside a theme park.
yeah, inside. Yeah, it's inside the theme park, right? So Be Our Guest is inside the theme park.
Yeah.
However, the Pirates Dinner Adventure Show is actually at on International Drive. So
No,
it's
I know that. I was just saying for be our
He's
guest, the
saying
flight's pay.
you're paying to be able to eat inside a theme park
well, yeah. I mean, I
for Be Our
Yeah,
Guest.
yeah, because that's
Whoa.
the
And
thing. Yeah, because
why pay that much just to eat inside the theme park?
I know.
Yeah.
Which
You're
Nicole,
already paying to get in the theme park. So
which
why?
Yeah,
which
yeah, I
Nicole,
know. It's this restaurant.
which Nicole, I'm going to talk to Jen about going to the Pirates Dinner Show because we do want to go see that. We
Yeah.
want to go see that, and you can definitely join us. So that's not a problem. So that
Hey,
she's dang Nicole.
hey, Nicole.
Story there, but thank you. I'm gonna promote it.
No,
I'm
okay,
gonna promote it.
Okay, but
so there
Nicole,
we go.
Promote it.
quick question: would you pay more? Yeah, well, Nicole, unfortunately, we can't avoid paying that. Of it being more
I know.
pricier. Location is.
Just saying,
It's the
people
same.
have other options.
I know. It's just that it's hard to say that. Like here's the thing. Restaurants down the shore in AC are more expensive than they are in a regular town. Like
But
McDonald's.
that's my whole point. That's my whole
Yeah.
point. Like, it's silly to pay all that just to say that you ate in a theme park.
Yeah,
Well,
I got
yeah, I know.
I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
It's
It's just
money
hard.
that I would not that I would prefer to spend else.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, if you're in the park and you have to, and you have to go eat at a restaurant inside of the park, you have to pay you have to pay more money than you really should have because of that. You're muted, Nicole.
Nicole, we can't hear you.
I'm not muted. I'm mouthing. I said that's why I don't eat in the parks.
He doesn't eat at the park at all. So there we go. All right, well, guys, it is time for us to get up on out of here.
Make sure to check out my YouTube channel, King_Mike_X. Got a video coming out soon.
Sorry, not sorry for being the contradictory middle child.
Yeah,
Guys,
no.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida Theme Park Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. I mean, like we guys heard, please go check us out on all social media. Just type in Remy's Roundtable on all social media. I do stream from the theme parks, the Disney theme parks, so on TikTok and also on YouTube as well and Twitch. So that's where I'll stream every once in a while. But speak about Mike's channel. Go check him out, guys. That's King_Mike_X. Go check out some of his videos and just give him a little shout out right there. Subscribe to his channel and make sure you guys subscribe to our channel as well. Make sure you guys hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and you guys can see when we go live. And you guys can go from there. Like I said, you guys can join our Discord channel. So it's all free. You guys join our Discord, Twitch, but most importantly, come join our Roundtable family, our Patreon page for just $3 a month. That's right, $3 a month for our Patreon, and lots of stuff to check out there. I do prizes, I do giveaways, lots of stuff to check out on over there at on our Patreon. And vote for us at vote.orlandoweekly.com for under the category Local Notables, best local podcast here in the beautiful state of Florida. And yeah, on behalf of Mike, Jen, and Nicole, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable. You know what? We'll see everybody next week right here on Remy's Roundtable. Bye bye. All right, Twitch. All right, YouTube. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week right here on Remy's Roundtable. Bye bye.